Gemini, honey. Happy new moon. Happy new moon in Virgo. I don't know why a Tina Turner song has taken over the title of your video, but sometimes my guides give me the title first and then we get into the reading of it. But better be good to me. I feel like there's a version of you that, has been, actually, let me rephrase. I think some of you have been meeting new friends and, or maybe you moved and you're really sinking into like this new community, this new friend group, whatever it may be, this new friend, or maybe it's someone that you're just getting to know. You don't know if they're new job or it could be a new partner, new prospective partner, but it's like that. It's like that SpongeBob meme that's like, try me, ho. If you don't know that I've been a thug before I was this version of me, try me. I feel like I'll kill you. They don't know your crazy side yet, Gems, so just hang tight. Don't pop off yet. But don't. Okay. I'll go back to the beginning. We're a minute and I've lost most of you. This video is for Gemini rising, for the new moon that we have coming in Virgo at 21 degrees. But the videos, all of these readings can always be watched by a Gemini sun as well as a Gemini moon to receive the vibrations. But for the grid itself, Gem rising, we have the sun and moon conjunct for the new moon in our house of home, safety, my pocket of the world. This is cultural family roots. This is the base of the tree of your life, very public life up here. These are relationships, and this is your ascendant sign where you want to do things all on your lonesome. So we have the internal planets down here. Like the inner planets are rocking your internal world, and the outer planets are rocking your public life, Gemini. So we have potato. We have one brain getting fucked, and then the other brain getting fucked over here. Retrograde, 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 retrograde. And the nodes always go backwards. So, Sarah, what the crap does any of that mean? And why is the title of my video, You Better Be Good to Me? Because with the North Node going into your house of community, friendships, and wishes for the future, people are going to lose you so quickly if they are not aligned to your most authentic vibration, which is amazing because I feel like Gemini, a lot of you, because your brains work so quickly, you contracted when your consciousness came in. Sorry, my guides are taking over. I look over here. This is where my guides give images. So if I'm not looking directly at you, honey, just know that my guides are talking to me. So right now, my goodness, I lost it. Right now, because of everything that has happened to you in your past and all the work that you've done, when people come into your life, you know right away whether or not they're aligned or they're not aligned. And right now, because this is, like we have Mars in your house of play, South Node's in your house of play as well, it's still easy for you to kind of be a little bit of a mystic and go down like the path that you know that you really shouldn't go down, and because you can come back the next day and just be like, no, I just wanted to play for a few fucking minutes. It's all right. But right now, you can do that, yes. But your relationships, that's no, ma'am, absolutely not. This is all happening in your internals. I have Venus now going direct in your house of communication. And because Leo runs this house, it's so easy for people to get offended by you just saying words. So now with Venus in this house, I feel like this new group of people or this new job, this new environment that you're in right now, Gem, I really would love for you to just acknowledge, like when you sage down, like when you mystic down the path that you know you're not supposed to go down, and then you come back and you're like, no, I'm gonna stay on the straight and narrow. The new people that you're around think that you are like maybe you have a sip of alcohol and you normally don't drink alcohol anymore, or you participate in plant medicine even though you don't really participate in plant medicine, and you just like, they don't know that you're just playing that old version of you. So definitely utilize your very strong and empowered and open throat chakra right now, Gemini, to express that, and to be as open and honest as possible with this new group of people in a way that, like, you know they better be good to you, because you will walk the fuck away without batting an eye. I feel like I'm a Scorpio rising. I feel like you understand, like, what is that warmth in my back? It's so nice. Oh, it's the bridge I just burned? It's really warm. I like it. I like that. That's nice. And you don't think about them again. Same with Scorpio rising, but it's not without the deep dive. You're run by Mercury, Scorpio rising run by Mars and Pluto. So it's like, if I've investigated if this is not the right environment for me. I've investigated if this is not the right person for me. So when I burn that bridge, it's because it's aligned for both of us. For you, Gemini, because this is happening over here, and Libra season for you is all about play. It's a nice trine to your sign. I want you to really recognize that people sometimes follow you like a celebrity, and I need you to really be so verbal. Brazen verbal honesty with the people in your life. This isn't my normal me. I'm doing this just for today. Or this isn't where I socialize, but today I'm here. But this is not in any way who I am. This is like my alter ego version of myself. Because we have all this retrograde happening in a very public space, a very, very public space over here. So people might be very confused by who you are, and you don't have to soapbox this. You don't have to explain it, Gemini. You've come out of this cocoon and you're this beautiful butterfly, and you've experienced and you've learned so many things. Honest to God, I'm so proud of you, because at the beginning of this year, we were dealing with some serious narcissistic shit. You and Sag had so many latchers on, and you've really come out of this time in a way that you're kind of like, okay, I've been telling this person for a while how, this is my boundary and this is my life and this is who I am. Sometimes you just have to remove yourself from that space or from that person, and their reaction is their reaction. You're such a special being to be around, Gem, that it's hard for people to lose that if they're not worthy. But I would really love for you to view yourself from above and stop diminishing your bright motherfucking light. Thank you. Don't diminish your bright light. Don't diminish yourself. Like, you've had a spiritual awakening. You are a very spiritual, very known, very wise being. So don't ever let anyone make you feel like you're a joker. And you can't convince them to see you clearly. I just need you to see yourself clearly. If none of this is for you, Gem, this is, a very just 3D world type of things. This is the house and home, my pocket of the world, and where safety is key. So if you are keen to move, or you're looking to expand your home, or maybe acquire a second home, something like that, now's the perfect time to script that and to be just journaling exactly what it is that you want. But again, because we have all these retrograde planets, the next day Mercury goes direct in this house, so it's just, please just be cognizant of what you're doing within the woo-woo sense as well as within the 3D world. Does that make sense? Because the woo-woo is infinite, and it's multidimensional, and it's across infinite times and spaces, and it's very limited in this 3D world as to what we can see and what is actually happening. When you close your eyes, there's infinite universes, and then you open your eyes and you're like, wow, this is what I believe for myself and what I think that I'm worthy of. And it's so it can be very confusing, but this is also, we're breaking some serious generational patterns over here, honey. You are like old toxic addictions that have been in your line for generations you're clearing. So if you need to have a night that you have fun and you go do things, go fucking do that. Go fucking do that. But recognize that you are viewing the world as this 3D matrix, and some of the people around you are not seeing it that way. Why better be good to me? You're learning to use your empowered voice. You really are, Gem. You really are. But I really just would highlight and highly recommend that, know that your third house is run by Leo. and know that when you're communicating with someone who is emotionally mature and can take constructive criticisms, they're going to be like, oh my God, let's romanticize the ending of this friendship as well. I'm excited for you. I learned so many lessons. Thank you so much. And I'm grateful for you and the time we got to spend together. And I'm grateful. Please live long and prosper. But for people who do not have emotional intelligence or maturity, anytime you speak from I statements, they're going to say, you're attacking me. And you're like, no, actually, like, I just didn't feel comfortable with what was happening, so I have to remove myself from the situation. Why are you coming at me? Didn't even mention you. Didn't even say anything. When I was a part of this experience, I had a trauma response, so I cannot participate in that realm anymore. So I need to remove myself from the situation, and I'm just letting you know. But thank you, no judgment. Live and let live. Do whatever it is that you want. There are no amount of words that you can say, Gem, that will get them to understand what you're saying. So know that if your beacon's going off, meet them where they are and know that this is about safety for you. Know that what's going on in your world and your focus. Some of you are just homebodies right now too, which is really cute. Yeah. You might not have a lot of energy right now. Yeah, these old going out patterns, whatever it is that you're doing, Gem, don't do it anymore. Just saying. Full moon's coming up in that house of community, friendships, and wishes for the future. So check your addictions, really. And addictive patterns and what you're ingesting. And I mean content as well. Ingestion is content, ingestion is food, ingestion is what you put on your body, ingestion is how much sun you get, ingestion, like, you know what I mean? All of it. Check your addictions, check your ingestions, and hella high water. Better be good to me. Love you, Jim.